Step Right Up is a good mod, yada yada. You already know this if you click on this video. It's Step Right fucking up. Let's just get into the ranking, please, why don't we?
What is that? What the fuck is that?
3, 2, 1, go!
Did you guys genuinely expect anything else to be in the bottom spot in this ranking? Like, genuinely anything at all? Did you really expect anything else? It's Evil CaRu, look at it. Just, everything about this song just fails. It's not funny, it doesn't sound good, nothing about this works. Literally nothing. This isn't funny. This was funny maybe like twice back in like 2021, and that's never been funny again, this type of song. It's just, why do mods do this? I don't understand. It just makes the mod worse. Like, legitimately. This could be my favorite mod, but genuinely, this is the single thing keeping it down from doing that. Do I even need to explain what's wrong with the actual song? You have eyes. You can hear what's going on here. I don't need to explain anything to you. You're smart enough to figure it out by yourself. I will say that this isn't F tier, this is D tier, because it has one good part. It has a single good part. I like how this part sounds. That's the only reason this isn't F tier. Do better.
Three, two, one, go!
I contemplated not even ranking this at all. Like, it's a minute long. It's basically just the first part of Deep Dream. I was considering just not ranking it and just talking about it in the Deep Dream section, but it's part of the official OST, so I gotta rank it. But yeah, this is gonna beat out anything except for that fucking shitfest down there. It's a really good lead into Deep Dream, though, I'll give it that. Now, let's just vibe.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Horizon News here. Authorities are investigating strange patterns involving several fatalities. The only link between these cases is a dog photo at each scene. Officials are urging everyone to stay away from computers, and if you encounter unusual activity, contact the authorities immediately.
Unfortunately, the weakest of the big actual songs for me is Widespread. Now, don't get me wrong, this song is incredible. It slaps so hard. Like, genuinely, if this was in, like, Seeks or YTP, it would, like, rank, like, third in both of those. This song is incredible. Now, I do have some issues with it, though, that hold it back from the rest of the mod. For one thing, I don't really like Sarah Taylor's chromatic that much, at least in this song. She sounds way too robotic for me. Like, she doesn't have that much life in her voice throughout most of the song, and it just kind of sounds a little bit off. Smile Dog, though, he sounds amazing throughout the entire thing. Like, I love his chromatic, and Jesus Christ, the art in this song is so good. Like, these sprites are genuinely fantastic. I love them so much. Okay, now, for... The instrumental in this song is genuinely immaculate as well. I love it so much. It's so intense and threatening, especially when the demon comes in the second half. But we're not there yet, so let's just talk about the first half now. The song, after that amazing beat drop, kind of slows down like the first part did for a little bit. The song is honestly kind of just tonally a bit weird. Like, it tries to be many different things at the same time, and it succeeds, like, most of the time, but sometimes it just doesn't really fit that well. Also, the chart for the song is really good as well. Like, I love the use of the triples and doubles here. It's not something you see in most FNF mods. It's cool to see. And no skin is really nice, too. I like it a lot. This build-up during this part is so good. Like... But it's so good. I love how intense and menacing it is. It fits Smile Dog genuinely perfectly, and I feel like it really shouldn't, but it does. I love it a lot. Now, you might be thinking I've been really positive towards this song right now, so why is it, like, last of the big songs? For me, personally, it has to be Dragon's segment. First things first, this art is fucking phenomenal. He looks amazing. But song-wise, it's just kind of good. It's not anything amazing, it's just good. I don't like Sarah's tonals that much. I like them, but they're not that good. At least not here. Her chromatic gets better during this part, though, but Smile Dogs, unfortunately, has to get worse. It becomes a lot more clicky, and I don't like it that much. I do like the detail of when he comes in, he literally slashes your health bar in half, though. That's a really cool detail. So overall, Widespread is a really good song. It's just, unfortunately, the weakest of this genuinely amazing mod. Sorry to all the Widespread fans.
No. No.
3, 2, 1, go!
I know I'm gonna get some people angry with this one, so just give me a second to explain myself, please. Face Me is a damn good song. Like, genuinely, it's really good. It's... Okay, so first things first, the art in this song is amazing. I love the backgrounds, the dog, all of his poses look incredible. I love his sprites. I didn't know he was just chill like that. I love that so much. The charting is good. I like it a lot. Now... And the gimmick is also pretty good. This happens like 3 times throughout this song. Two of the times you get normal amounts of time to do like the shooting stuff, and it's handled pretty well for the most part. But like halfway into the song, there's a section that like gives you basically no time to react properly, and it's just a downside. It's not that big though, so I digress. Now the song itself is really, really good. This first half is great. It fits the vibe of the Duck Season video game inside of Duck Season super well. Even when it goes creepy like this, I love it a lot. It's by far the best Bull CaRu song I've heard, like, ever. Technicolor Tussle wishes. Yeah, and so the dog is a bit quiet, but aside from that, this first half is really good. Although I don't really care for David's command that much. Now, then we get to the second part. This part is really good. It's a classic Marstar segment, especially this intro. It's done in 5/4 time signature, and it shows. It's a bit clunky, but it sounds really good, especially this first turn. It's so intimidating. At the turn, genuinely catches you off guard the first time you hear it. Yawn. Now, and then the art. Oh my god, the art. This was made a day before the mod released, and it looks so good. Marstar does this thing with his music where he makes a character sing with the instrumental a lot, and while most of the time I don't think it works that well, I do think that it worked really well in this song specifically. 5/4 is a really tricky time signature to get down, and for what he has, Marstar does it really well. This phase is genuinely just really, really solid. But then you get to another part, and it's just...
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
What happened here? What did you do? Why does okay, the dog sounds fine. He sounds good. Why does David sound like that? What happened? Why'd you do that? It's at the end of the song, so it's not that big of an issue, but it definitely brings it down a bit. This and Widespread are basically tied. I can switch either of them whenever, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, Face Me, really good song. Just also has some issues bringing it down.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
Would you believe if I said that every song from here on out is in my top 10 FNF songs of all time? Yeah, I'm not kidding. This mod fucking rules. But with that said, no more. Okay, starting off this gimmick, it's fine. This is easily the weakest gimmick in this mod. You have to switch screens to go find Mama. And while you're not shining your flashlight on her, she drains your health. This first part, it does it well, but then there are parts later in the song that literally just give you no time to react to it whatsoever, and I don't like it. It's just not fair. Especially when it's during the more intense parts of the song where you're gonna miss more. You get like 2 seconds to find them. It's not good. I don't like it. Now with that said, the song itself is so unbelievably good. Like, it's insane. Like, okay, first things first, all of the chromatics in this song are really good. I love how the little tattletale sounds. Ruby has a great chromatic. Mama also sounds amazing. The instrumental is so intense and flavorful. It's so good. Just, The first opening instrumental segment sounds like stuff you hear in a movie trailer, and I love it so much. Now, The biggest issue I have with the song is that some of the mixing is kind of off. Mama is very quiet in this song. Like, you can barely hear them at certain points. But it's not huge of an issue. You can hear them most of the time. During the parts you can't hear them, it's just a bit annoying, you know? But aside from that, the instrumental is just super incredible anyways. So, like, there's no need to complain about it. So, like, I love it so much. Now, with that said, this first half is really good. And then we get to the show part. I don't know if this is taken from the actual game or not. I've never actually seen Tattletale. But this art style is so nice. And then just the fucking music. Oh my god. Like, you did not need to pop off this hard for Tattletale. You didn't need to do that. Jesus. Listen to this. It's so... just... it makes me ascend. I love it so much. Then it leads into the final section perfectly. The final section is also really good. It's just... oh my god. Yeah, this song is amazing. Good job, Jordo. You made a masterpiece. And to think it's barely even in the top half of this list.
I don't have a joke for this one. It's Mortis. It's Mortis. Number 3 is Mortis. Mortis.
I don't have much to say about Mortis, honestly. This is my 4th attempt at recording this, but I just cannot figure out anything to say about the song that hasn't been said already. The art is amazing, the chart is pretty good, the song itself is godlike. You've heard it all before from people who have explained it better. But why do I have this in 3rd? Okay, first things first, that has nothing to do with the song itself. It's more so just the songs above it I just enjoy more. There's nothing at the fault of this song, I just like the ones above it more, you know? It's not the song's fault. But also, I feel like this song is kind of missing something. I don't know what it's missing, but it's missing something. But even if it's missing something, it's still an incredible song, because it's still Mortis. Like, the amount of scene transitions in this song is genuinely insane. The effort put in here cannot be understated. It is impressive how much effort they put into this. And it all pays off. It's so well done. I love it a lot. The song itself slaps throughout the entire thing. Amy's part is really good. I like her chromatic well enough. John, oddly enough, has my favorite chromatic out of the 4. But, honestly, I feel like the song is just very... I don't know. I just don't know what to say. Everyone has said everything already. I mean, I guess I can repeat what others have said. This first part is a great introduction, and Amy and John both sound great duetting together. Amy's chromatic sounds both human and monstrous at the same time, and I love it a lot. I love how just flexible all the sprites are. These are like some of those expressive sprites in the mod, and they all somehow managed to pull off that rotoscoped look as well. It's so impressive. I love just how intense this song gets. Like, this part right here is so good. I wish it lasted longer. Like, the visuals are so good. I don't even understand what they did to make this effect. It's so good, dude. And then Michael comes in, and yeah, this is probably the weakest part of the song. I really like his chromatic a lot, just like Amy's, but honestly, aside from that, this is just kind of the weakest part. I like his atonals at the start, though. I just think this is the part that has the least going on. You know, it's still really good, it's just probably the least interesting part. Yeah. And then we get John's solo, and yeah, it's pretty good, but then after that we have Garcia's entrance, which is just this. Do I even have to speak on this part? Like, people have already said before that it's like the best part of the song, and like, while I don't agree it's the best part, it's definitely one of them. Like, the guitar is really good, and then the part immediately after is awesome. I love the perspective in this song. Like, this doesn't play by the normal conventional FNF like positioning with the camera, and it works super well. Like, if this was just normal like side shots of all the characters, I feel like the song wouldn't be nearly as good as it is, even if the song itself slaps. Yeah, it's just awesome. And then we get the final bit, which is easily my favorite part. Like, just the confrontation between the two and Amy as the like instrumental ramps up in intensity, the vocals get as good as they are. It's just so well done. I love it so much. And then the final section with John's solo is my favorite turn of the song. It's so good. It's so melancholic. It works so well. It truly feels like a final wind down, and it works amazingly. Overall, just an excellent song that I wish I had more to say about, but I just don't know what else I can say that hasn't been said already.
How do I relax? Well, like many other Americans, I come home and I pet my dog. You see, petting your dog.
This song is underrated. Yep. This song, I think, is underrated. So first things first, this is better than Mortis. I'm sorry, it just is, fight me. It sounds better, everything just works better, everything is just better. I love the art so much in this song. The charting is really great. They fixed Sarah's voice. The dog sounds incredible throughout the entirety of the song. Everything here just works just to make this genuinely an almost perfect song. First things first, the beginning section is one of the best opening segments in any FNF song ever. It, like, the way the two work off each other works so well. Just the conventional mimicking in FNF songs, like, this, pretty sure this is the only time that this is, like, really used in this mod. The stuff like Face Me. And, like, it just works so well. Then the voice line, for some reason, on most actual uploads of Mind's Eye Squared for, like, the official Step Right Up team, the voice line is either way too loud or it's just not there. And I don't know why that is, it just makes me sad. But then, God, the visuals are so good. This art! It's like if you took the effort put into Dragon Sprites in the second half of Widespread, and just did it again, but better. Like, I'm one of the few people that I know that have actually seen Chainmail Chasers, and, like, this fits the dog in that so well. Yes, I know his name is Dragon, I just keep calling him the dog because I'm used to it. Shut the fuck up, please. God, the instrumental just keeps, it just screams at you. I love it so much. Like, the song is so frantic, it's almost overwhelming, and it's perfect. Like, it fits so well. Just the name Mind's Eye Squared. Just, it fits the perfect, like, intense overwhelmingness of the song to a T. It just is good. I like it. I like the addition of the pop-up windows in this song. They don't even block your notes, which is, I really appreciate that, because there's a lot of them in this song. Granted, it would be cool if they did, but I feel like it'd also make the song a little bit worse. You don't even have to click out of them if you don't want to. They're just there just to be cool. People call this a mechanic. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I haven't... My friends that I've heard talk about this song have an issue with the note skin for some reason. They say it's, like, too big to be able to read the notes properly, and, like, no, it's not. Just get better at the game, lol. But yeah, then we get the slowdown of the middle section, and honestly, this middle section just... When I tell you this song was this close to being #1, I mean it. This is, like, my 3rd favorite FNF song. I adore how this sounds. Just... everything works so well. And the thing is, it really oddly shouldn't. This is the type of song where it's very easy to have too much going on at once. And yet the song just balances all that masterfully. Maybe it has to do with the help of, like, the Royal Tony getting help from the guy who made Follow to help with this, but it just manages to work in every aspect. And then, my boy, the best part of the song, easily, it's not even close. My lad, fuck ass, let's go. His art is oddly fantastic and expressive. I love him so much. Like this posing is genuinely incredible, and when it really shouldn't be, and I love it. The tone of the song goes from, like, super intense and, oh wow, you're dead, to just almost nostalgic feeling with, like, all this, like, old-looking, like, internet stuff-looking ass shit popping up on your screen, and, like, the old Windows XP background. It all works so well. There's only so many times I can say, oh, this works well, before I just start running out of things to say. It just does. Granted, the part after this is probably the weakest part of the song, but, like, I don't care. I still love it a lot. It's just more of the middle section, which isn't a bad thing in the slightest. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this here. Mind's Eye Squared is a genuinely phenomenal song, which is almost perfect. And I couldn't ask for a better song dedicated to Smile Dog or Chainmail Chasers. Good job, Step Right Up team. And to think, there's still a song that beats this. When I went into this mod, I wasn't expecting much. I'll be completely honest. It just kind of showed up in the Funkcast, and just kind of, like, looked cool, and like, oh, we might check that out after we're done, because it showed a lot of promise. But when I got into it, and realized that we had to spin a wheel to get your song, I realized this mod was going to be something special. And the first song I got proved that more than any other song they could have possibly done could have.
Three, two, one, go!
Deep Dream is a song that means a lot to me personally. Like I said, this was the first song I got when I played this mod. When I first played it, I didn't think it was anything that special. I thought it was merely, oh, this is pretty nice, and that was it. But after a lot, and I mean a lot of re-listens, I get it. This song always appears very low in Step Right Up rankings. Whether it be tier lists, actual videos, this song is almost always consistently put in last place. I don't see it. I just don't. Everything about this song just hits me. It has such a nice feel to it. It feels whimsical and dreamlike. It makes you feel safe in a way. Like, this is the one place where you can just truly just calm down in between all the madness going on throughout the rest of the mod. It's so beautiful in a way. First things first, the art in this song is not the best, but it's my favorite. I don't think it's the best. I think that goes to either Mind's Eye or Mortis, but it's my favorite. It's so charming. It feels like a sketchbook, and I love it a lot. Partway through, it becomes like a tribute to this one guy who makes Yume Nikki animations, and it just hits me so hard. It's so nice. The charting in this song, while it is a slow song, it's as fun as it can be for a song as slow as this. And now, before I talk about the actual song itself, I just want to touch on this. I like Yume Nikki a lot. It's not my favorite game, but it did inspire a lot of my actual favorites. And it is one of my favorites. It's just not my absolute favorite. Nobody quite understands Yume Nikki, but I feel like this song understands it the best out of anything I've ever seen in terms of, like, understanding Yume Nikki, including the official manga adaptation. Seriously, what the fuck was that? This song just hits all the marks of what a Yume Nikki song should be. It's dreamlike and whimsical in the best way possible. It actually feels like you're traveling through the dreams of, like, a 12-year-old girl, and I love it a lot. It's such a nice vibe. It's just nice. Like I said, when I first played this, I didn't think it was that special. I played this, thought it was really good, and then got Widespread immediately afterwards. And I thought Widespread was better. Typically, while I do really like slow songs, I tend to lean more towards the more intense ones. But this fucking song, I don't know what it is about it, but this one just toys with my brain in the best way possible and makes me like it way more than I probably should. It fills me with so much unfiltered It fills me with so much unfiltered happiness in a way that I just can't describe. You know how I said in No More, every song from then on out is in my top 10 FNF songs? This is my second favorite FNF song ever made. The pure, just fun and innocence of this song just makes me so genuinely happy in a way that most other FNF songs can't. And I adore it for that. I realize I've been talking this song and I haven't actually talked about any actual contents in the song. So, all four of the chromatics are good. I personally like Mino's the most. And she also has my favorite part of the song with her intro. Actually, the entire song is my favorite part. I genuinely am never bored listening to this. I just like it more and more every single listen, and it's already my second favorite FNF song behind fucking Remembered from County Funkin'. The difference there is wild, I know. But this song is just so good. And then, just, the ending just seals it for me. Most of my friends that I know don't like this part because, oh, I like the friends friending, but you're upset that this song in a horror mod about a horror game has to remind you that it's horror. Alright, pop off, I guess. This ending is done beautifully. It takes away all that safety you had and makes you question it in a way that just only this song can make you feel. Overall, this song is a masterpiece. And if I didn't put it at first, then I don't know who would. And that was Step Right Up. This mod is a masterpiece. It just is. I'm sorry. It's like the second best mod of this year for me. Probably like objectively the best. For me, it's only behind like County Funkin', but that's purely because of Mandela catalog bias for me personally. This mod is still amazing regardless. Like every single song is S tier except for those two. And like genuinely this mod is just could not have been better. I just couldn't have. Except maybe, like, remove Evil CaRu, and then it's better. But yeah, here's my tier list. This mod is basically perfect. Up next, I just wanted to get this out for a Halloween special. I did all of this video in one day. Like, the day I'm uploading this is the single day that I gave myself to do literally everything for this video except the thumbnail. But I promise next upload will 100% be weekly ranked. I promise you that. I just wanted this out as a Halloween special. And to, like, feed my channel in between the uploads. Because this is going to be massive. I hope y'all know that. But, until then, I've been y'all letter. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.